Hey y'all, my name is Mallory from SAHMallorie. I post all kinds of homemaking and cleaning content, and today's video is going to be my daily cleaning routine. It is a Monday, so I rarely ever do anything on the weekends because my husband's off. So a little bit more catching up to do today than like a typical day. Yeah, I just kind of run through, tidy things up on a daily basis. I don't have like a set routine, honestly. I just, whatever it needs to be done. But yeah, so I can't think of anything else I need to say, so I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning because it's already almost time for me to cook dinner at this point. So, funny story, at least to me. Last night, my husband and I were watching The Amazing Race. I absolutely love that show. But we were watching a episode where they had to go clean up a hotel room because you have to do like a series of challenges, and it's a race, and you're going around the world, and the winner wins $1 million. It's great. But this particular challenge was they had to clean up a hotel room after like a rock band had stayed there and like trashed the room. You can't see, but I just did like air quotes around the word trashed. So they had to just go in and clean the room. And I was like, honestly, this challenge sounds kind of fun. And then they went in and they were just kind of, the bed was unmade. There was a pizza box. There were a couple of like beer cans on the floor. And, not that bad, honestly. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, this is easy. I could do this. And they stopped and were, like, flabbergasted. They were like, oh, my gosh, this is so disgusting. They trashed this place. And we're, like, disgusted by the mess. And honestly, that hotel room looked better than my house does at the end of most days. Even the days that I clean. Like, today, I cleaned up. By the end of the day, it's a mess again. Mostly toys and stuff because of the kids. But, like, the hotel room wasn't even near as bad as our house. So my husband and I were like, yeah, we are just disgusting people, I guess, because that honestly was no big deal to us. So I just thought that was kind of funny, because right now the house how it is today, before I started cleaning, it wasn't too bad. I've been kind of on a roll of like cleaning daily, so this even wasn't that bad. I'm sure I have some videos where the house is like completely trashed. So I think my version of trashed is slightly skewed from other people's versions of what a trashed room would look like. So don't forget to go watch a couple of playlists, leave it playing in the background after you're done with this video, because like I've said recently, I'm getting kind of close to the watch hour eligibility requirements for monetization. So we're getting close to that, and I'm really trying to, get there. That's my next big goal, obviously. I am actually posting, today is Tuesday. Normally I post on Fridays, which has been inconsistent lately anyways. But I'm thinking of trying to get back to a 2 video a week schedule, because now we're kind of settled back in with, the baby is 9 months old, the kids, we've got a good little homeschool routine going and all. So I feel like as long as I just do it, I could easily post 2 videos a week, because some people work full-time jobs. So, I mean, yes, being a stay-at-home mom is extremely tough, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so just, you know, go watch some videos after this, or just leave it playing in the background. You don't even have to watch, but it still counts. Today I was kind of trying to just get this done, because like I said, it was kind of later in the afternoon. I needed to cook dinner soon, so I was just kind of trying to hurry through all of this. So apparently I didn't even bother to look and see if my camera was like showing what I was doing. So I'm over here like wiping the counters off screen, but oh well. And again, with a terrible angle, you can see I'm vacuuming like way off on the side. I didn't think to check it, or I guess I just assumed it. I don't know what I was just in a rush today, apparently. So Valentine's Day is tomorrow, at least on the day that I'm filming or posting this. So what are y'all's plans for Valentine's Day? This year we're kind of we're trying to save up because we're wanting to like go on a trip and whatnot. So we are thinking of doing we're going to do a date night at home basically. We're thinking of doing like little drinks. My husband's gonna grill us some steaks like after the kids go to bed. And just not sure yet, maybe like pick a good movie or something like that to just have like a date night at home, spend some good time together. That's one thing with our first 2, they co-slept with us until they were, let's see, my oldest, I was pregnant with our 3rd. So, let's see, that would have put my oldest at like 5.5 years old or so. So about 5.5 years of co-sleeping, and they were so dependent on us like cuddling them to sleep. So we didn't have our evenings because our entire evening was dedicated to putting both kids to bed, like to sleep in our bed. And even if we were able to sneak away after putting them to bed, it was like a multiple hour process. We were exhausted by the end of it and pretty much just ready to go to bed anyways. So we didn't have our evenings for a really long time. And now we are, because when I was pregnant, my husband was like, hey, we should like get these kids in their own beds so we can, you know, start over, and then the next baby will be sleeping in their own bed from the get-go. So that's what we did, and it has been, I don't know why we didn't do it from the beginning, but we did what we knew. Like we did our best and did what we thought we could do to, like, so everyone would be able to sleep. I kind of forgot where I was going. Oh yeah. So with all of that being said, you know, for 5.5 years, we didn't have our evenings. Like once it hit 7 p.m., like bedtime routine for the kids, that was it for the night. We didn't get to spend any time together. He would get home from work. He was working late back then. That was before he got his current job. So he was working late, would sometimes not even be home in time for bedtime routine. That was pretty much the only time we got to see each other. So now that all the kids, we just lay them down, tuck them in, read them stories and whatnot, and walk out, and they put themselves to sleep. So we have, you know, by like 8 p.m., we're done, and the evening is ours. With all of that being said, we do try to spend like every evening intentionally together instead of just zoning out and watching TV or whatever. But for Valentine's Day, we're thinking of doing, some drinks, steaks, and whatnot. So that was a really, really long-winded story. But anyways, what are y'all doing for Valentine's Day? And that about wraps up this video also, because I've been talking for forever, it feels like. So don't forget to go watch more videos after this. Give this one a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!